Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown. I'm here with another reaction to Heartstopper Season 2. This is Episode 4, called Challenge. Maybe a challenge to come out, or maybe a challenge not to come out. Maybe a challenge for Tao and Elle to work things out. Elle and Tao had the movie date, which did not go as planned. And Nick really wanted to come out to some of the guys on the team, but he wanted to do it in the middle of a big bonfire after the GCSEs, which I really didn't foresee working out very well. That is a huge chaotic mess to try to come out to a handful of people in. And you could see he was just way too stressed out and way too worried about it. If he had, I think it would have gone really freaking horribly. But, he really wasn't feeling well at the end, so Charlie took him home, as he should. I am worried about all of them. Tao, Elle, Nick. Tori looks so worried multiple times, like to the verge of tears, and I know she really, really cares about her brother a lot. So the idea of what will probably happen with the ideas Charlie is espousing to her have got to be stressing her out to no end. Isaac, I'm pretty sure, is coming in for some serious stuff too, and Imogen. I only know that because of stupid spoilers. I am having some major challenges with my editing programs. The one that I was using on my laptop is no longer, they did an update and that editor is no longer there. I am trying to edit things on my husband's computer, but that leaves me with very limited amounts of time. I can only do so much until I get a new computer. This is just the hand I'm dealt. But let's see what's going to happen, what this challenge is about.
Hey, can I help you with that?
The Paris trip finally.
It could be fun. Being a secret again.
Yeah.
But I bet you can't last 2 days without kissing me.
Is that a challenge I hear?
Maybe.
Everyone can have some quiet! Quiet! Is everyone ready to leave for Paris?
Everybody's so down.
How did you know that you liked him in that way?
I just always wanted to be around him. But also, anytime he was there, I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I literally could not stop thinking about kissing him.
Ça serait top. Tu peux m'envoyer un message quand t'es dispo? Bye.
What the hell was that?
My dad.
Your dad's French?
Yeah. He lives in Paris. I don't really see him that often.
You didn't stay back? You mean about our prom outfits? Because
Elle, do you need a hand?
no.
You could at least talk to him.
You have to share beds.
Well, I'm having the window. I want the other bed. I hate being woken up by the sun.
Hey, we're in Paris. We're being sad. Come on. Oh. Oh, whoa.
Oh, sorry.
So when we were in Paris, it was only for a little while, and I think a couple days stayed in this tiny little Airbnb. We spent most of the day after we got there just walking and walking and walking and walking. We were trying to get to the Eiffel Tower. We went to the Arc de Triomphe. We went and did something else because it wasn't our turn to go up. I think we went and got something to eat, and I don't remember what else. And I got a cool sweater with Paris on it, and my kid got his phone stolen, so that was not good. My oldest kid. Yeah, there was so much that we could have done, but we only had a couple days, It was Christmas time. I wanted to go see Versailles, but they were closed the full day that we were there. That was like the only day they were closed was when we were there. We didn't have time to go the other way to see the Louvre, so we looked at a lot of stuff. There was some really cool Christmas stuff out. We did see a lot of that. I had to tell myself when they got on the bus that they're right there in Europe. All they have to do is get on the bus and go through the tunnel and over the bridge or whatever. We rode a speed train from London to France. We had to get on a plane because we're coming from the United States. Anyway, it was fun. And I never really had a lot of high opinions about France before, like just based on baloney stereotypes and stuff like that you sometimes hear in America. It was still fun. I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed the sights and everything. You can't give stock to the stereotypes that you hear in your life because a lot of them are bullshit. Even the ones that do have a bit of truth to them, it's still very selective as to what's true about it and what is false. And it's kind of dumb to make judgments based off that stuff. Another thing we did when we got to the top of the Eiffel Tower, there of course were tours, and we did not set up a tour, but we did kind of like trail behind one of the tours. Then my husband ended up talking to the tour guide. It was still fun, even though we did that. We were in London twice on that trip. Once at the very beginning of the trip and for a longer period at the end of the trip. Next time I go to Europe, I am hoping to go to Italy, Spain, and Greece. And then after that, I would like to go to Ireland and Scotland. Dreams for the future. Everybody's so sad and awkward. I'm glad they all still got to go, though. The way that the parents were acting, I was starting to wonder if one of them was going to try to keep somebody from going. Well, talk to him. Stop giving him the silent treatment.
I wanted to share a bed with you.
I'm sure we'll get to do it one day. Sharing a bed, that's all. So, that came out all wrong.
Charlie! Ah, you're being gay. Good job. Carry on.
Padlocks and writer initials on it.
So lame.
I need a drink.
Shouldn't drink alcohol.
I need a croissant then.
Come on. What about the museum?
Don't know, I think museums are kind of boring.
Why don't you two go together then?
We can meet you in a couple of hours.
Just us?
Sure.
Yeah, and maybe they'll be a little more normal. And hopefully not use that as an excuse to say, oh, well, we have to stay friends. We can't be more than that.
It's nice that we get a chance to hang out outside the library for once.
Yeah, it's nice just to be around other gay people. You guys have such a cool friendship group. Yeah.
Oui, monsieur.
Est-ce que je pourrais avoir double de glace au chocolat?
Putain, vous avez pas d'accent, c'est fou, bravo, bravo.
Ah, merci.
When could you speak French, like an actual French person?
Oh, my dad's French.
Since when?
His birth?
Why do I not know?
We can hold hands and kiss, and I really want that.
Takes time, but eventually you stop caring about all those people. You just realise
You're gonna be great.
I'll still think you're great, even if you fall over and mess up the entire thing.
me and her were all that mattered. You and Nick will get to that point. You both talk. Darcy it's hard to get to open up. I said I love you to her.
And Paris is the perfect place to have that conversation. I'm still full from breakfast.
So you didn't eat that much breakfast?
I did. Chocolate.
Oh, you're a good influence on me. It's not bad. You got some on your nose. Oh. Let me get that.
Tao, we should talk about it.
Yes, you should.
I agree. I'm happy you're making new friends, but I just get in my head about being left behind. Our friendship is really important to me.
Me too. Excusez-moi.
How did it go?
Fine. We're totally back to normal.
It was fun.
Do some shopping. We'll go to the museum. Get off.
What?
Do you guys mind if I hang with you for a bit? Ben's being so boring.
Sure, feel free.
It's like he doesn't even want to hang out with me anymore. All he cares about is having a girlfriend.
Do you even like him? He sounds horrible.
Yeah, this was
What about
spoiler
you?
that I got. I saw that
Do you have anything
part
going?
on one of the videos.
We're in France. It had to be done.
I feel sorry for you and your terrible decisions.
I
No, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
don't know. I imagine it would taste like clams, but I don't think I've ever had any escargot. So.
I haven't spoken to you properly in ages.
Interested in how my day was then?
Why are you in the mood with me?
I don't know why you're obsessed with Charlie. All I know is you're a terrible boyfriend, and I deserve better. I'm breaking up with you.
Good.
Clearly, you have some issues that you need to resolve before you're ready to be in a relationship. I think it's time I focused on myself.
You don't have to be such a bitch about it.
There's no need to call her a bitch.
Because I think in school it's easy to make fun of people for being gay and shit like that. Not so easy to make fun of people for being female. And the word is just traditionally used to degrade women. Although I think I have definitely used it to degrade males
I think it was
too.
one of the
So.
coolest things I've ever seen, so.
He's gone now. It'd be so much easier if I was into girls.
Not so sure about that, but
Could I maybe?
Elle is literally the most amazing person in the world. I was her friend when she came out as trans, and that was not a fun time for her. Why would she ever like me anyway? She's so cool and interesting and beautiful.
Being cool and interesting doesn't
just
keep
me,
you
you
from
know.
liking somebody.
I think you're pretty cool and interesting. You care about your friends so loudly.
Did you just post another photo of me on Instagram?
I might have.
Oh my god, Nick! Really?
Now you have to sleep on my bed. I just wanted to be alone with you.
It was a challenge worth losing.
Is that okay?
Yeah. We should stop. We're gonna get caught. Oh.
Okay, so that was episode 4. The challenge was them not kissing, which they did fail at the end, but hey, whatever. And it's nice to see Elle and Tao at least on speaking terms. I hope they get past this idea that they have to be friends in order to remain close. I think just because their first date was so awkward and Tao is trying to be different than he usually is, I think that's a big part of the problem. And as soon as he just decides to be himself on a date, I think it would be okay, but not up to me, it's up to them. And like I said, I knew the stuff with Imogen was coming up because of spoilers I've gotten from other videos and stuff. But I think that was the majority of those spoilers. There is stuff coming up with Isaac. I think a little bit of it did kind of come out. And then the 2 teachers. So, yeah, I'm giving spoilers too, but I'm not telling you exactly what's going to happen. I'm just saying something's going to happen. Not necessarily big, not necessarily little. All right, I think we'll go ahead and stop this video. So, see you next week. Bye.